All right, I am back. The Bois Incorporated Podcast, episode 41. I got Nate and Joe with me. What's up?
What is up?
What is going on?
What's up?
Live tweaking some of your audio. So just playing along.
Yeah, it's fair.
All right.
Good idea.
All right. So, dude, going into today, I didn't have shit to talk about, but then I was like, oh, we're recording tonight. I should probably go get some topics. I think I got some fire ones.
All right, bet. What do we got?
So I got to start us off with some bad news.
Listening.
Bad news?
The all boys fucking vacation trip that I had planned for all of us to go on to Indonesia is now officially canceled.
Oh, man.
So we're not going to Indonesia now because they
that
just
sucked.
passed a law that made it completely illegal to have sex outside of marriage. So, like, what would be the point of us going?
Oh, come on, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it applies to foreigners too. I was like, wait, how are they
Indonesian
gonna
sex
know?
wrong.
Yeah, I was like,
Spoiled.
how are they even going to know? It applies to foreigners too. You get a year in jail for premarital sex.
What are they going to do?
I don't know. I don't know. They fucking arrest you for
Put
it.
you in jail for a year.
No,
Yeah.
but how
Then what
how
happens
do
if you get raped in
enforce
jail
that?
for another year?
Oh my god, it must be.
Yeah, it must be.
You get time. You get more time for being raped.
Now that's a question. Does that count?
Does that count? Yeah. Wait. If you get raped outside of jail, are you now a criminal because you were susceptible to being raped? You should have fought it off even harder. Like,
Yeah, this is simply a case of you should have been built different. Like, yeah.
fucking, you're about to get sentenced, and they're like, no, I wasn't consenting to the sex. I wasn't consenting to the sex. I swear. He forced himself on me, and the judge is just like, skill issue, 1 year.
Yeah, skill issue.
Skill gap. Fucking sucks to suck, idiot. Like, jail.
Good.
Get good. Yeah, better like next time. Yeah, they made it fucking illegal to have sex while not married, which is okay, I guess. Oh darn! Now they're fucking tourism industry. Oh man, my plans to go to Indonesia are ruined. So that was.
We should go to Indonesia just to see if we get jailed for a year.
Imagine you're in jail in Indonesia, and he's like, it's the fucking "what are you in for" like meme where it's like some guy, he like killed 5 people, and he's like, "What are you in for?" Had sex. Like, okay.
And he moves away.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, I had sex. So what? I wasn't married to her. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'd have better jokes, but I don't know shit about Indonesia. So
No.
that's the
That
only.
is
Do you
stupid.
remember the fucking you remember the trip they sent kids on in high school to not Somalia, fucking Senegal?
Our high school.
No, that was a thing.
There's a trip to Senegal.
Why?
Yeah. I know somebody who went. They were doing a project where they like built a school, basically.
Oh.
I did not know
They're
about
helping
that.
to build a school.
Wait, the school field trip was just
And,
to another school? What kind of scam is that? It's just a worse
to
school.
build on that school. There was
Yeah, I
no school
know.
there yet.
I know. It's
Yeah,
worse. What the fuck?
Yeah, there wasn't
But
even
they,
a school yet.
All right, get this. We're going to take you from a school that's already built and teaches you things, and we're going to send you to a place that has the idea of a school.
They had to warn them beforehand. They're like, oh, by the way, just like sign this waiver before we take you because it's illegal to be gay.
Oh,
They will put you in
Based
prison in Senegal, and we can't help you if they find out you're gay.
if they find out you're gay.
I like how they said we can't help you.
We can't help you if they jail you
Yeah.
for being too gay, so knock
Like,
it
we're
off.
not going to fight
guys.
the government of Senegal.
Oh
I mean,
my
I guess
God.
that's true. They couldn't do shit about the government. of Senegal.
How do they test that? Like, they have to catch you having gay sex, or is it like you just act a little
They have gaydar.
like you're building a
I
school?
think all it's based
keep your
on is
wrist
if you
above a
walk
certain
up.
angle and you're fine.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Well, you're building the school like with the boys or whatever, and he's like, you're like up on top of the roof or whatever, and you need like more fucking shingles, and you're like, hey, throw me those shingles real quick, and he throws it kind of weird, and then the cops are like, fucking get him, book him. It's just like,
I love that video.
he threw that a little weird. Like, that's enough. That's enough to get you.
No, man. That throw was a little fruity.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. That's kind of zesty. Like,
it's like that like American Dad meme.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you are.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like you are. It sucks. Yeah. All right, I got one more. I got one more small thing, and then I got a big thing we can get into. So,
all right,
I had a thing happen just like a couple hours ago where I went full fucking cringe. I think I just went full on like way too white cringe, and I didn't even care because it was hilarious. I was downstairs getting dinner, and my mom was watching the news in the other room, and she was telling me about a story they were about to see. Like, they were about to have, like, is their next segment or whatever. And then I heard them put it on, and I stopped and had to walk through to the other room just to see it, because I was like, I gotta see this shit. I did not want to miss this news segment. I feel like I need to preface it with, like, I hope she lives, because I'm not trying to be mean, but the jokes are too funny, so, like, sorry. Sorry, I'm going to be making light of this horrible tragedy. But anyway, the news was like, yeah, so today in fucking wherever, in Virginia, I think, there was a school shooting where a 6-year-old, first grade kid came in and fucking shot his teacher with a handgun.
Whoa.
And it was it was on purpose.
Yeah, like, kid knew what he was doing. Yeah, came in.
The kid fucking brought a gun in and fucking gatted his teacher.
Yo, what did you do?
That was exactly what I thought. That was my first thought. I was like, what?
That sucks, but what did you do?
Yeah, I was like, what did this bitch do that got this little guy so fucking angry? He was like, I need to shoot her. I gotta pull up. I gotta fucking pull up. There's nothing else I can do. Like,
the solution to this problem is me tapping your ass. Like, what? That's nuts.
Yeah, he was like, no, I don't have the homework. And then she's like, oh man. And he was like, I do have this though. Bang, bang. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, dude, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's sad, but it's also hilarious at the same time. Like,
yeah, that is, whoa.
Like, dude, that could not be me. Can you imagine, like, being at my funeral and it's like, yo, how'd he die? Fucking 6-year-old shot him in the face. Like, I could not go out that way. I would not be able to live with myself.
I really want to know, like, what is this? What is the story behind that?
That was the worst part.
What did this?
I was like, I gotta fucking find out the details. There's like none yet. She's like alive in the hospital, but in critical condition, and like nothing else. They're like, yeah, he planned to come in. He had a handgun and he shot her, and it was like, that was it. Like, okay,
how do you charge that? Like,
I don't know. I mean, I guess you would charge the parents for letting your kid get access.
Yeah, how do you let your 6-year-old have a fucking gun? Like, not have, but like, yeah, how does that happen in your house?
Like, he's 6. It's like, it's not like he just knows how to load a gun. Like, it must have just been sitting out fully loaded. Like,
yeah.
Was it like, maybe it was like a mix up with like his lunchbox. Maybe it was like he accidentally like
took that lunchbox.
Yeah, he accidentally grabbed a gun instead of his like sandwich. And he was like, oh, what does this do? Bang, bang. Like, what the fuck?
How'd the kid know how to like use that?
I don't know. He was, dude, they're starting them young. They're starting them so young.
Well, because wouldn't you think that the safety will be on?
Yeah.
Like just by default. So this kid had to know how to take it off.
Yeah, either this kid is like way ahead, like he's real fucking precocious for a 6-year-old, or like that gun was the least secure gun in the history of guns. Like,
yeah,
we have a 6-year-old in the house who clearly has a penchant for violence. The gun was left within his reach fully loaded, safety off. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that.
Who does
What the
that?
hell? Yeah, how did this happen? That is a big question.
Dude,
how did this even occur?
I cannot imagine being that parent though. Like, you're at work and you get a call and you see it's from the school and you're like, oh fuck, man, what happened? What, did you get in a fight or something? And it's like, yeah, hi,
He shot his teacher.
I'm whoever from the school. He fucking shot his teacher. He fucking murked that bitch in front of the whole class. Like, what?
Yeah, that's
Again?
He did what? Yeah, again?
See, now here's the worst part is like now all those like, oh, American school shooter jokes are like low key true. Because how does that even happen at 6 years old?
I mean, that's fucking hilarious. Dude, at this point, I'm embracing it. Fuck yeah. Honestly, the real problem is, bro, why wasn't that teacher armed? She should have shot back.
That was a
She
real
should have
problem. Why
fucking
wasn't
taken
she
that
able to
kid
defend herself?
Fucking. There's like a fucking old fucking cowboy duel going down in this fucking class over test answers. He was like, yo, can you round my grade up? It's at like 79. I wanted it an 80. And she was like, make me.
Yeah.
That bitch.
All right,
If that's really what happened.
Yeah, I'll fucking air you out. Come on now, let's go.
That's the fucking worst shit.
Oh my god, yeah. I just heard like that. I was like, I need to see this fucking news story. Oh, a 6-year-old fucking shot his teacher? Like, huh?
What the fuck?
Where was this? What state?
Virginia, I think.
Okay.
Which is like, I think Virginia is like in the middle in terms of like gun control. Like, I don't think it's super strict, but I don't think it's like super lax either.
And it's not even like a
state.
southern state, really. Like, not that much.
Yeah, like it's
It's not.
Yeah, it's not like Texas where it's like, or like fucking Alaska where it's like, just do whatever the fuck you want. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, then it'd be like,
Except for weed. You can't do weed in Texas. That's a big no-no.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why the fuck they're like that. But like, Virginia of all places, okay. And it also wasn't like Chicago. Like, I also would have bought it if it was like Chicago.
Yeah, that would have been
fucking Baltimore. I would have been like, yeah, I mean, no shit.
Detroit.
Yeah, why did that teacher come to school without her vest? The fuck? She wasn't even in uniform. You gotta come out like a fucking dressed in the full Call of Duty Juggernaut armor. Yeah. So here's the big thing that I think I've got for us.
Yeah, I like how that wasn't the big thing.
No.
That was a pretty damn big thing.
No, because this one, there's a lot more substance here.
Okay.
2022 finally over. It went by super fast, but the blessed year review has finally dropped. We have the 2022 year in review Pornhub analytics, and I figured, if we just decided to take a look at some of these, because some of them are really fucking funny. Oh yeah,
I'm intrigued.
Of course. So here's the thing: some of these are really funny. There's so many of these. I'm gonna just go down the list as it is on their website. Okay. So they're talking about the top searches. This is called the searches that defined 2022. So I guess this is just like most searched worldwide. The first one, reality.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm just as lost. What does that mean?
Reality. So like not imaginary, I guess.
Yeah, not fake.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I want to see.
Maybe it's just like old people who only see like hentai on their feet or something.
Yeah, like
all they can think of is reality. I don't want this.
Yeah, exactly. Shit. They're like, I don't want this. I want the real shit. Give me the actual people fucking. Like, okay.
That's my only explanation for that. Yeah. Otherwise, I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess. Although only
it might just mean not.
Yeah. Only 4 countries have reality as their number 1 category, though: Ukraine, Belarus, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyzstan.
Okay.
I don't know what those four have in common, but they like reality porn, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Aren't most of those like in the Baltic state area?
I guess so. I don't know. I'm American. I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I know the Stan isn't. Kyrgyzstan, that's not.
Yeah, I don't know. Absolutely.
That's Asia, but
So the second most popular one, gender.
what?
So then they elaborate, specifically transgender.
Oh, okay.
Saw that fucking explode apparently this year.
Wait,
they
why?
said, I don't know.
Who's supposed to do that shit?
They said it was mostly Gen Y, so 25 to 34, and Gen X, 35 to 44. So between the ages of 25 to 44, you were most likely to be seen.
Actually, that makes sense. That's all the millennials.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out millennials grew up to be fucking weird, I guess.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. So here you go. I'll just go down the list now, all right? We got the searches that define 2022. Number 1, reality. 2, gender. 3, group sex. 4, outdoors. At least people are checking, like, they want to at least, they're not going to go touch grass, but they'll watch videos of people fucking.
Watch people fucking in the grass. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the one.
No. I like that reality and outdoors are both things that, like, were being searched on Pornhub, but it's like, just fucking go outside then. The fuck?
Yeah, literally, it's people who are stuck inside who just want to go outside. Just go the fuck outside.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you can just go outside. So I don't know what the
That's
fuck
sad.
But then we have the most searched for terms. So here you go. I guess the terms. Oh, I get it. Okay, the searches that define 2022 were like the biggest growing. Here are the ones that are most searched for worldwide, and I've come to realize the world is way more down bad than I thought. The number 1 worldwide search is hentai.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Jeez.
Followed very closely by Japanese.
Nice.
So like neck and
What's
neck.
the difference? Oh, well, animated, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how people are searching. Like, I don't know if they think like just saying Japanese will like make it all hentai.
Or maybe they want to see Japanese people.
Yeah, maybe. I think that is actually the common theme because a lot of the other ones on here are also like that. So you have hentai and Japanese like neck and neck, like it could have been either one, honestly, at one. And then like noticeably lower, you have MILF.
Nice. All right. That's good to see that one up there.
At least it's up there, but like, come on, we can get those numbers up. MILF,
yeah, come on.
MILF is losing.
I'm doing my part.
Exactly.
Okay? I'm doing my part.
All of us have been doing our part. We're the brave soldiers on the front line fighting for MILFs against the hentai, okay? That's the other thing that I realized. Most searched for terms of 2022, and the number 1 is hentai. A lot of you motherfuckers must be lying then, because how does it become the number 1 search thing if everyone is like, no, it's just like a bunch of small group of weirdos that are doing it. It's like, that's not how it gets to be the most searched.
Well, in fairness, I do know some people who are fairly honest about that stuff.
Yeah, but like,
there's also a lot of people doing it as a joke.
I mean, maybe, but like,
I mean, I am not a stranger to just sending people that randomly.
yeah, I mean, I guess
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of it
just on air. I mean,
but like, just joke searches like that doesn't beat out the actual organic grassroots MILF fucking search campaign, does it? Like,
well, maybe it does combine with the amount of people that do actually watch it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe it does.
A lot of motherfuckers out here are like, I don't, but there's no way it becomes the most searched for if no one wants to.
Yeah.
So then we get to the most popular performers. And I mean, this shit is just obvious. But I noticed something wrong with this like list. The most searched for porn stars, we have a serious problem, guys. We need to really talk about this.
Okay.
Out of the top 10, there's only one guy. The hell is that about?
What?
Is it at least Johnny Sins?
No.
Oh, man.
No, it's Jordi El Nino Poya.
Who the fuck is that?
What is that?
I don't know. But, like, why is there only one guy? That's not... Dude, That's so not fair, man. This shit is so sexist. It's like 9 women and 1 guy in the top 10. That's so not fair. It should be 5 dudes and 5 women.
Yeah, that's something. Who are the 9 women?
Oh, I mean, it's everyone that you would expect. There's no fucking surprises here.
Oh, no, like not a single one?
Nope. Not one single upset. You'd be like,
so if you read all 9, I would know them?
I'm saying probably. All right, here. All right.
Oh, well, that's what I mean. Like, I want to know them. Like, would I actually know them?
Okay, number 1 is Abella Danger.
Yep.
Lana Rhodes.
Yep.
Angela White.
Say again?
Angela White.
Oh, yeah.
Eva Elfie.
Mm-hmm.
Riley Reid.
Yep.
Emily Willis.
Yep.
Mia Khalifa.
Yep.
Mia Malkova.
Yep.
Violet Myers.
Yep. All right. Yeah, that one's surprising.
Here's your top 10.
I might not have been able to guess them all, but I definitely knew them.
You're not being surprised by them being the most searched.
Nope. Every single name on there, exactly. I knew immediately. So.
No surprises there. Like, I don't know, man. All I'm saying is, where are the feminists to say that this list is sexist? Women are dominating the porn industry. I don't see them complaining about that. It's fucked up, man. And then, of course, in most viewed amateur models, again, it's like almost all women. I think it is actually all women.
I might know some of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. But, like, I mean, there's not, it's going down this. I have a much funnier.
No, I'm just. No,
we have United States top relative searches. So these are, by state, the most popular search compared to every other state.
How many of them are like step stuff?
Okay, hold on. I see 1, and I think just 1.
Wow, I'm pleasantly surprised by that answer. That's all. I'm very curious about that.
It's stepmom, and I think it's.
Of course, it is.
It's either Tennessee or Kentucky.
All right,
but there are some weird ones on here. There are some fucking bizarre ones. So, Oklahoma, it's just anime. Idaho, hentai.
Nice.
Nevada, cartoon.
I like how the Nevadans are just stupid.
They're just like, okay. Fucking, what is this, Virginia? Smoking. Okay.
What? Smoking?
Yes, smoking. Okay.
What is that?
I guess
what is that?
I guess like smoking a cigarette while you fuck.
Yeah, but why is that such a bad?
I don't know. There are more bizarre ones on here. Don't worry.
Oh boy.
What do you think Utah's top 1 was? I'll give you 1 guess.
It's just Mormons.
It's Mormon.
Furniture stores.
It's just Mormon.
Is it literally just Mormon?
Utah's top search is Mormon.
I was joking. Is that actually a thing?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
I guess it's porn of people fucking through a bed sheet. I don't know. The West Coast is kind of weird. So you've got Oregon. I think that's Oregon. No, Washington State, the one that's all the way north on the West Coast. Washington State, Fleshlight.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why Washington State is searching for that. Like, motherfucker.
What do you get out of that? What are you watching that
just
for?
Just buy one and look down. What the fuck to tell you, dog?
What are you buying? What are you watching it for? It's just a dude.
I don't
What is
know.
the point of that?
Like, wait, maybe they're on to something. You're telling me you can watch porn without women in it?
I guess so.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's the only thing I don't like about it.
That's honestly my main complaint with porn is that there's too many women.
That's the only drag.
There's too many women. That's what I've been saying about porn for years now. Too many women.
God, don't even start on lesbian.
Exactly. That one's actually pretty popular too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by that. Yeah. That's always been a popular thing. It always will be.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it went down recently, but it's still up. It's still up really high. So Oregon said, it's all right. We're getting rid of the women and replacing them with animals. Oregon's was furry.
Nice. And now wonderful.
Yeah. Okay. New York State, Dominican. All right.
That's a different one.
Yeah, kind of random, but all right. I respect it.
Yeah, there's nothing like
it's not weird.
outwardly
It's just
weird
like,
about that.
okay, New
That's
York?
just like normal. Yeah, it's like, okay.
All
fair
right.
enough.
All right, I'm going to ruin again. I have another weird one. South Carolina, Gilf.
That's not, I mean, that's different.
I mean,
I'm not
No,
personally,
don't defend that
but
one.
like,
Don't
I
either.
don't, and I'm not trying to defend. I'm not trying to defend.
Yeah.
I guess my point is,
and you should too.
I guess I should, but I don't know. There's weirder stuff. That's not that bad.
There is weirder stuff. It's just weird that that's like their number one thing.
That is weird. Absolutely,
It's
that
weird
is
that's
weird.
like the top of the list. And I think,
Yeah, that is
what
that
state
is off.
Is that Michigan? Is pegging?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to shame you, but I don't understand that. Like, what? Just be gay. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Just be gay. Like, what's the fucking difference?
Yeah. Maryland
I'll
was
explain to you after the
ASMR.
show.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I saved probably my favorite for last, though. What do we think Alaskans are into?
Bears.
I was going to say that. Damn you.
Not bad.
Moose.
No, it's human at least.
Moose.
At least it's sort of human.
Eskimo.
No,
Is there Eskimo porn?
I don't think
What
so.
about like fucking on glaciers?
No.
Okay,
All right.
that was my guess.
Alaskans are into breast expansion.
What the hell?
I don't know. That
Whoa,
seems super
okay.
random to me.
Yeah, what is that even?
I don't know.
Maybe it's like a term that they use over there that we just don't get.
Yeah, it's something that Alaskans are on that like it hasn't even gotten here yet.
Yeah, maybe it's just like titty fucking, but better.
I don't think it's that. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, all right. Here we go. I got you though.
We don't know.
It's true. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say probably not. I'm not brave enough to Google it.
I'm not either.
Yeah. All right. Most viewed categories of 2022. Number 1, the reigning champ, lesbian.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Yeah. Outdoor got significantly more popular. Oh, so did orgy. Orgy's up 14 spots this year. Fucking
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like,
push from orgy.
I'm not shaming that one at all, but it's just not. I'd never personally understood that.
Yeah.
What's the like tie? What are you looking for?
I don't know.
Like, is it just the having different partners all at once thing? Like,
Yeah,
is
I
that
guess-
all it is?
I guess it's probably if you think like 2 of the people aren't very good looking, you don't have to change video. You can just look somewhere else on the screen.
Yeah.
You just pick your favorite. It's really just to save time. All right, so then we have the world's most viewed categories. So this is by country of the entire world, like the most viewed category. We have lesbian is pretty popular in most places in the world. So you have like, I think that's like,
I mean, who doesn't want to see a girl kiss another girl?
like Australia,
doesn't want to see that?
a lot of Europe, Canada, Mexico, Greenland, a lot of South America, parts of Northern Africa, all lesbian. Then
Glad to hear it.
we get into a funny little thing here. So most of Africa is dominated by ebony. That's their number 1 viewed category. However, it is also the number 1 category in the U.S.,
That doesn't surprise me.
proving once and for all
Really?
that the U.S. is not racist.
Nice.
If the
No,
US
that's
is-
I think why a lot of people are racist.
Oh, you think because they're watching black women in
Closeted.
Oh,
No,
they're-
they're
oh,
closeted racists. Like
Oh.
they don't want to be, but they are.
oh,
Like not that they like it, but they don't want to. That's
oh,
what I'm
so it's
trying to
like
say.
it's like when politicians are like super anti-gay, but like then they get caught fucking like 10 dudes at once.
That's the one.
Okay, so then they're like they're just overcompensating. Anyone that you see in the U.S. it's like super racist, All those dudes at the clan meeting go home and beat till like ebony porn.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, I like it.
I think it's the same dudes that like cuck porn are the ones that are secretly into it.
Yeah.
I hate it. I think it's stupid. I can't. I just think that's so weird. What do you?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't get it. But
no surprise here. Russia, most popular, Russian. India, most popular, Indian. But then, pretty much all of Eastern Asia finally agrees. They finally come to a consensus. Because Eastern Asians never agree. Just historically, always hating each other. They can all finally agree we have Eastern Asian unity. Japanese. They just agree.
Nice.
Like all of them are like top category Japanese.
that's great.
Yeah. So we got the top gaining categories, like I said, reality, transgender. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. On the world's most viewed categories, I forgot. Brazil is straight up just transgender. Transgender is big in Brazil for some reason.
So I wouldn't have guessed that.
Top gaining categories, reality, transgender, outdoor, orgy. But then we have categories viewed the longest. So on average, the most amount of time spent watching each video. The number one, mature.
Nice.
Then you've got tattooed women, blonde, roleplay, romantic, and strap-on. Then
Nice.
on the flip side, you have categories viewed the shortest. So the longest one there, mature, was like almost 19 minutes on average. Now we have the ones that are the shortest. The shortest one is 6 minutes and 10 seconds.
Wow.
And it's muscular men.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll take
So
ownership for that one.
gay guys get off the fastest, I guess?
Yeah, I guess so. I'll take ownership for that one. That's me, guys. Sorry. Then we have...
I have one question.
Yeah, what's up?
What's the difference between the strap-on category and the pegging category?
I don't know. As far as...
Strap-on can be in lesbian.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Fair point.
Like how I had that answer queued up. Like it was nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
But
know. I
it's
guess
not called
I already
pegging.
thought about it. That's why.
Yeah. So then, we've got categories viewed the shortest. Muscular men, uncensored cartoon, scissoring, big tits, redhead, virtual reality.
All right. I'm glad to see VR still getting wrapped.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. We got a bunch of gay ones that I don't really care about. I don't know. Not really. I don't really give a fuck. To be honest, I don't really care. I don't really care what the gays are watching. It's fine.
It's fair. I mean, it doesn't apply to you, so I don't blame
Yeah,
you.
exactly. All right, here we go. We got most viewed categories by gender, okay? Men's favorite, Japanese.
Shocking.
Women's favorites, lesbian, then Japanese. Japan
Nice.
came up big last year. I don't know what Japan did, but they are killing it last year.
Yeah,
I'm surprised at that second.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, okay, but we do finally have men and women unity. Anal is at like 6th for both of them. Men and women
Nice.
equally into anal, I guess.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, proportion of male visitors or of female visitors. So it'll show you like the breakdown, male to female ratio by country. The most extreme one being Germany, 26% female, which means it is 74% men. But the highest proportion of women is Philippines, which is 53%. Which, I mean, I guess that might actually make sense. I'm not sure.
That's interesting.
I'm
Actually,
pretty sure the Philippines is like pretty lax with prostitution, so that might be why. To be honest, like dudes are like, why would I watch porn? I can just go bang hookers. Like,
yeah,
oh, shit, yeah,
I would
that's
explain that.
it's true. So then, like women, you know, they're not really gonna go for hookers, so maybe they're just like, yeah, fuck it, Pornhub. And just in case you're wondering, in the United States, 29% women, 71% men.
Wow.
Yeah.
United States is a bunch of prudes.
Yeah. All right. Now we got the real interesting stuff. Top relative categories by generation. So now we have it by age. Gen Z, the most popular for Gen Z out of any, like, I think, I'm trying to remember how they, like, justify it. It says percent difference in popularity when compared to all other ages. So things that Gen Z especially likes. Threesome, virtual reality, cosplay, cartoon, uncensored hentai.
Nice.
Then we got Gen Y. So if you're 25, if you're between the ages of 25 and 34. Asian, threesome, MILF, feet, virtual reality.
These are the top categories?
These are, yeah, by age. Like the
And what age was that?
that was 25 to 34. It was Gen Y. It was like millennials.
Jesus.
Then Gen X. Cream pie, MILF, scissoring, transgender, fisting.
Damn.
Yeah, that sounds like what this is.
Okay. And dude, the boomers are starting to get real weird, all right? The boomers,
Oh God.
age 55 plus. I feel like this one I have to go almost all the way down because I see one towards the bottom that's just too funny not to read. At the top, from top to bottom, hand job, mature, babe, vintage, small tits, pissing.
Oh.
Okay.
Random fucking boomers just, the fuck?
Where did that come from? Like, where? What?
I don't know.
I get most of that.
Yeah, some of those were all right, but then it's like, wait, hold on, what? Like,
Yeah, AO.
yeah,
Like,
yo, you did what?
hold on.
Oh, this one's interesting. This is one that I didn't even expect they would fucking track. Traffic by game console.
Get the fuck out of here. That's a thing.
Yeah, they tracked people visiting the website using their game console, like in-game or in console browsers.
I mean, that's fair. I've used my Wii U to do that.
Yeah. 73.1% come from PlayStation.
Of course.
25.5% come from Xbox. 0.8% comes from Nintendo, both the Wii U and 3DS. So, if you've been doing that on your
I think that's
Wii U,
just me.
yeah, that is just you probably. Solid odds that you account for all of that 0.8%. Oh, and PlayStation is up and Xbox is actually down, and the PS Vita is way down.
Oh, no. That's a shame.
All right. Now we're in most searched movies and characters. So guess who the most lusted after character of 2022 was?
Ooh, I have to think about that.
Anime, something anime.
It actually isn't. Not the top.
Yeah, it's
Really?
definitely not. It's got to be someone well known.
Is it like a video game? Is it one of the fucking Overwatch?
No, it's not
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Is it- So it's a show, like a
there's-
normal show.
There are shows with this character in it.
Oh,
What?
It's not what you would expect from 2022. It's like it should have already been done with like a couple years ago.
Is it a Marvel thing?
It's not,
Yeah, is it?
It's not Marvel, but it's comic book related.
Is it
is it Wonder Woman?
It's not Wonder Woman, but you're getting closer.
It was Nate, right?
What did Nate say?
Harley Quinn.
It is Harley Quinn.
Ah,
Yeah, she is
I know.
with a big lead. Harley Quinn wins most searched movie and character. Second is Star Wars. Then after that, you have 365 Days. I don't know what that is. Black
Yeah.
Widow, Wonder Woman, Sonic, Catwoman, Avengers,
What?
Sonic, and just the right after Wonder Woman, but above Catwoman is Sonic.
Above
What the
Catwoman?
hell?
Yeah, above Catwoman, people are searching more for Sonic than they are for Catwoman, which is
I
crazy.
mean, that's fair because who the hell knows Catwoman?
No, that is
Like,
definitely
comparatively.
not, that is definitely not fair.
No,
That
not in
is
the
so
Silver Girl.
not fair. Like,
No, Catwoman versus Wonder Woman? That makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I'm disputing the Sonic over Catwoman.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
no, I mean, in terms of, I definitely knew Sonic before I knew Catwoman, but I wouldn't look that up.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Catwoman is supposed to kind of be sexy already. Like, she wears
that's
black latex bodysuit with the titties all like halfway out. Just my choice all the time, versus a cartoon anthropomorphic hedgehog. Like, which one?
All right.
Which one should?
No, that you're right. You're right. I just mean, I would definitely.
No, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure Sonic has more like search impressions on everything than Catwoman. But like, this is her one time to shine, and she's still lost.
This thing specifically, yes.
Yeah,
Catwoman should destroy Sonic in terms of sex appeal, but obviously that is not the case.
No, it's, I guess.
Oh, here you go. Okay, most searched for video games. Now this one is a problem. This is a fucking issue right here.
I'm scared to hear what this
fuck, wait, hold on, wait, I forgot. With most searched movies and characters, after Catwoman, there's one more I want to get to. You go Catwoman, Avengers, Princess Leia, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avatar, Batman, Elastigirl.
Of course she's up there.
Elastigirl. Then you have Tomb Raider and The Incredibles. Yep. Hell.
Tomb Raider. Respect for Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
I have to say, that's good for that.
That's fine. She got the fucking triangle titties.
Hey, you got my respect there.
So most searched for video games. Overwatch is second.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's too easy.
Overwatch is second. Yeah.
No, I know what first is. I know what first is. It's either Fortnite or Minecraft.
I also know what first is.
Yeah. Nate, what do you think?
Is it? I don't know if it's number one, but I guarantee Rosalina is on there somewhere.
Rosalina, she might be on here somewhere. I don't see her. I don't know. It's by like video game title.
Really? She's not in like the top 10?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's by title.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So most searched for video games. Fortnite wins. Slightly. Fortnite wins barely over Overwatch. Overwatch is second.
Yeah, it's like all that.
What's in Fortnite that would?
I don't know. I don't know why Fortnite is the most searched for. I guess because it's just...
No, I know why. Because those 12-year-olds sit there all day playing that game. Most of them pick female skins so they can watch them walk around, and then they jack off to it.
Okay.
I bet you my brother's one of them kids. I don't talk about it, but I bet you he is. He's at that age.
Then we get into the real fucking problem area after Fortnite and Overwatch. If you thought Fortnite wasn't, like, weird, then we get to Genshin Impact, which is weird because all of the characters are like 12.
Yeah, that's weird.
Then Minecraft, where all of the characters are square.
Oh, I called that one too. On there,
all the characters are fucking square. And then Pokemon, where they're all animals.
No, I mean, Pokemon makes sense in a weird way, but like it's weird. I wouldn't look that up, but at least it makes sense in a weird way.
It wasn't there.
That's what I mean. Like, it makes sense in a weird way.
Pokemon is too popular to not be on the list.
Yeah. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. But yes.
Then, after that, you have Cyberpunk. I don't know what the fuck Summertime Saga is. Then League of Legends, Valorant, Resident Evil, Apex Legends, GTA 5, Roblox.
GTA 5? Who the fuck's watching GTA 5 fucking?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, that one doesn't make any sense. What are they watching? Fucking Michael's daughter? Like,
I don't know. I don't see it on the next one because the next one is funny because it's most searched for video game character.
Okay. Diva's got to be like top 2.
It's Diva. Diva is number 1. It's Overwatch Diva, then Minecraft Jenny mod. I don't know what that means.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Then you have Overwatch Widowmaker. Then the big vampire lady from Resident Evil. Then Mercy from Overwatch. Then Tracer from Overwatch.
Oh my god.
Then you have a character from Genshin Impact named Mona, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Then Fortnite Ruby.
Yeah,
Then
don't know who.
Overwatch May, again, Overwatch is like 6 out of these top 10.
Yeah.
And then you get more Fortnite. You got Fortnite Aura and Fortnite Chun-Li, which is funny because Chun-Li is not from Fortnite. But people had to specify.
Fortnite version.
Yeah.
Is he Street Fighter?
Yeah, she is. Yeah. Okay, so then we're getting out of that. Then we're getting to just a deeper look at the United States. It says in the United States, lesbian overtook hentai to become the #1 search term. We did it, boys.
Oh.
We did it. We won.
Hentai is no more.
Hentai is over. Yeah, it says lesbian became the #1 search term. Ebony and Latina searches also grew ahead of Asian. 2022's trending searches for the United States included gamer girl by plus 813%. And
yeah, that's a shock.
And reverse cuckold by plus 396%.
What is how is that? What is reverse cuckold? How do you reverse cuckold someone?
I don't know.
Is that where you take someone else and make them watch you fuck?
I would. You know what my guess would be? My guess would be, you cuck a girl.
Maybe
that would be my guess.
It'd be funny if you cucked your girl with a guy. That would be the ultimate like.
That is a power move.
Like that would be the ultimate cuck. Would be cuck your girl with a guy.
Is a power.
Or watch you fuck a dude, or get fucked by a dude. Either way, that's gotta be weird.
All right, so now we've got the biggest growth for trending searches in the U.S. You've got plus 800% from last year, gamer girl. After that, plus 700% trans fucks girl.
What?
Okay.
Then plus 400%.
Wait, actually, that won't make sense because that's like lesbianism, but without the strap, on.
Yeah,
stick.
it's just
that one at least kind of makes sense.
Then at third, you have plus 400% thick Latina, respectively.
Nice,
respectively.
Nice. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
At plus 396% reverse cuckold, and then at plus 329% solo male masturbation, which is not what I would have expected at all.
Ooh.
No.
I guess a lot of people have become gay or something.
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
Yeah. And then we get to take a moment to just call British people weird because the second one, United Kingdom. Trending searches for the United Kingdom. Plus 800%. Trans fucks girl. Then with plus 400%, anime porn. Then at plus
hentai anime porn.
Exactly. Then plus 376%.
People got dumber. That means people got
just
dumber.
Forgot the word for it. And they were just describing it. At plus 376%, naked wrestling.
Okay.
Okay.
That actually, I've seen that come up on my feed, so that at least kind of makes sense. Like, I don't watch it, but like I've gone on there, and one of the things has been like literally just a wrestling match where they fuck.
Yeah.
I've seen that though, so I guess that makes sense that it will be up there.
Okay, now we're on Mexico.
Oh god.
The top 5.
Cocaine.
No, this one's fun. It seems normal, and then they just throw a fucking curveball at you last. Transsexuals, green-eyed girlfriend, compañera, which means partner, ASMR roleplay, and nuns.
What?
Just randomly out of nowhere.
No way you could have prepared me for that last one.
Exactly.
You tried. You said
it was like,
they throw you for a loop, and you said nuns, and still wasn't.
Yep,
nope,
it's like here's 4 normal ones, and then nuns. It's like, okay, I guess in Mexico they want to fuck nuns. Got it.
Yeah, you prefaced it and everything.
Oh, all right. Italy is weird. This one's really funny.
Is the Pope on there?
No. No. Trending searches for Italy. I'm going to read them exactly as they appear. Number 1, gangbang Italiana.
Okay.
Second, dentista, parentheses, dentist.
Yeah, shocking.
I don't know what that's about. Third, transgender. Fourth, share bed.
Huh?
Okay.
What?
Okay. And then fifth, threesome Italiano.
Not Italiano that time.
Yup. That sounds like something you would order from a pizza place.
Threesome Italiano.
Yeah. Let me get a threesome Italiano.
Yeah. Okay. This is a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
Fucking
just
Jesus.
reading these dumb categories.
All right, I'm not even going to read Canada. That's too far. That's too far.
Maple syrup.
Now we need to know.
No, it's not. No, it's not funny. It's just like, what the fuck is Canada doing? Jesus.
See, now I really
dude, these numbers. All right, fine. These numbers make no fucking sense. There is no way I'm allowed to upload this video to YouTube. Okay, trending searches. Plus 1,629% in Canada.
Jesus.
Girl with 2 vaginas.
Yeah, no, we needed to hear this.
No, that's not the upsetting one. That was not the one that was like,
no, that's
oh my
good.
god.
Really
that was just like, what the fuck, Canada? Why? Huh?
This is the shit I expected from Mexico.
Yeah, right.
Maybe it went from 0 searches to 1, so they just assigned it that number.
Just one guy.
Yeah, it went from 1 to 2 or something.
Yeah, well, it went up 1,000%. One guy searched it 2 years ago, and now 16 people searched it this year. Like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, the second one. This one is just fucking aggressive, which is weird because it's Canadian. They're like usually polite. That is an act. That is an act they're putting on. I know what you do behind closed doors, Canadians. Plus 656%. It just says the words outdoor fuck hole. I don't know what that means. What the fuck?
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't.
Outdoor fuck.
I don't know what.
Is it like a glory hole or is
I
that like?
don't know.
Yeah, what is that?
I
Okay.
don't know what that means.
I think your guess is good though. Glory hole.
Yeah, it
That's
could be.
the closest I can
Is it
come
just
up
like
with.
a hole in the ground? It's just like.
Maybe they just bury people with their dick standing out, so it's like a outdoor fuck hole.
That could be it. Yeah, fuck it. I was just scrolling through. I was like, "Oh, what is Canada into? What the fuck?" Just
Wow.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's about. But god damn. Now I'm scrolling through and like I can't find anything that's as funny as that. Like we're all the way down to 20th place now. There you go. All right, we're at the end of the list. We made it, fellas. We did it.
All right.
Canada, I'm disappointed. Shame, Canada. Shame.
I really think that's the situation with the 2 vaginas thing. It had to have just been like 1, and then it was like, and then the guy decided to search it 17 more times.
That
this
guy
year.
found one video and he loved it. He finally found one video. He was like, "Oh my god, they have it."
And so he just searched it 17 times this year.
Yep, he just kept going back. He was making return visits. It was all the same guy.
Guess so.
All right. I had one more thing. I didn't even plan for this segment to be that long, but it was just funny enough that I was like, I'm just going to keep going, and then I ran out. So,
yeah, fair enough. I mean, that was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I got one more topic for us, and it is really funny. I was telling Nate a little bit about this when we were hanging out a couple days ago, but I hadn't actually looked into it yet. I just knew that something had happened, and I'm really fucking glad I looked into it because it's way stupider than I thought. It's so fucking dumb. So I've been watching this thing play out because honestly, like I've been the one thing that I think is always interesting about people's stories is like it sticks in my head how with the internet being the way that it is, it's sort of impossible to minimize whatever footprint it is to have on society. Like there was this meme I saw a while ago where it was like, if you were living in like the 40s or the 50s and you didn't like your family, you would just straight up move town and like change your name. And there was nothing they could do. You'd move one town like 20 minutes away and you were fucking gone forever. Like they would never be able to find you.
Nope.
And like
done. You were gone.
Yep. That just could not happen now. Like there's too many pictures of everyone everywhere and there's fucking security cameras everywhere and your phone tracks you and all this shit. So it would be kind of impossible to pull that off now. Like you would have to move to some other country and live off the grid if you wanted to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. You would literally have to be like hiding yourself.
Yeah.
From
you would have
the
to be
public.
taking like proactive measures to do it. And then even then you could still get fined.
Yeah. You'd have to like almost kidnap yourself to get away with
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
You have to like fake your own death. You have to like make it so that no one's actually like actively looking. Because if someone's actively looking, you're fucked. They're going to find you.
You're fucked. Yep. They're going to find you.
It really made me think, like, you know, back in the Wild West, do you know how easy it would be to rob a bank? Like, it must have been. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you just
if I lived back then, I'm sorry, I'd be a big bad.
I know that was like you could just rob people. Like, what are they going to do to stop you? Like, what? Like, the sheriff has a horse. Like,
you can make it off of the scene.
Yeah, if you can just not be there when he shows up. It's just
done.
They're like, hey, didn't you rob this place? No, I'm someone else. Well, fuck. Okay, I guess he's someone else. Like, I can't prove it. Okay, well, fuck. Like, the most prolific bank robbers of the Wild West era had this plan that was not even that hard to come up with. It was like, they rob a bank and then they all get on horses to ride away. And then when the horses get tired, they have strategically placed other horses at exactly the threshold where their horses get tired, and they just have them wait. So then they run there and then get off the horses and switch onto the horses that were waiting that are like not tired. And then there's no way for sheriffs to keep up because now the sheriffs that were chasing them, their horses are too tired to chase them. And it's just curtains. Like there's nothing they can do. That would not work today with like how cops are. Like they'd just call the next fucking department over and be like, yeah, we ran out of gas in our car. You get them. Like, eventually this motherfucker's car is going to run out of gas. And there's, like, nothing you can do about it.
And that's the other thing. Even, like, not even that long ago, like, maybe 20 years ago, you could get away if you had a faster car than the cops. That was it. That was the threshold.
Yeah, when they're doing, like, stock car shit, like, when they were doing, like, bootlegging, like, if your car was just faster than the cops, it didn't matter. Like, it was over. You were gone.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, you can't get away with shit nowadays.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. That's what I thought before I heard this story. This is some modern day Wild West shit. It's hilarious. The last frontier truly is the internet. It's not space, it's the internet. I'm sure we're all familiar with Logan Paul, right?
Sure.
He's back at it again. He's started off 2023, and let's just say that 2024 might be his year, because this one ain't it.
Oh boy.
So about a year ago, he was running his NFT grind thing, where basically he kept trying to launch different crypto ventures, and I believe this was his third one, and it was called the Crypto Zoo. And the premise is you buy his cryptocurrency, like token, like his coin, and then you use that to buy an NFT of an egg. And then you can play a game that he's developed where you hatch the egg into an animal. And then you buy another egg and hatch that into an animal. And then you can mash the animals together and create weird hybrid animals. And then those hybrid animals will generate more of the token that you used to buy the egg with. So then you kill the animal to claim the tokens and then buy more eggs.
Yeah, that sounds fucking stupid.
Yeah, and the idea is it's a game where you're playing and you like run, you mash the animal together and then based on how rare it is, it makes more money. So then you can claim it as like the token and then sell it for actual real money. which is like, I mean, there are a bunch of reasons why that wouldn't work, but no one seemed to care. So like, whatever, fine. The whole thing fucking evaporated on him last year. And just about 2 weeks ago, this YouTube like journalist expose guy called Coffeezilla decided to release a 3-part series on what exactly the fuck happened. And he was very in-depth about it and explaining everything. And this thing was fucking hilarious. Because the scheme was like, it was like, there were 4 people that were like involved in like founding it. And all 4 of them were basically trying to scam everyone else at the same time.
Nice.
It's like, this fell prey to the exact reason why bank robbers did not dominate the Wild West era, is because then you would go back to split up the loot, and then you would all just kill each other, and whoever lives gets to take all the money.
Yeah.
Like, we saw that happen modern day. So it was Logan Paul, his manager Jeff, this one guy named Eddie, and the self-proclaimed crypto king named Jake.
Nice.
It's not Jake Paul, by the way. It's different.
Yeah, just some other dude, yeah.
Yeah, some other dude named Jake that claims to be a crypto guru. And they all get in on this. And this whole thing is a fucking scam, to be honest. Like,
yeah, it sounds like it.
yeah, so immediately it's really shady because this guy, Eddie, who is, I think, one of the developers or whatever, has all these qualifications that make him super, like, fucking awesome to have on this crypto project. Like, he's like, yeah, I graduated from MIT, and then I worked for the CIA, and then I was hired by the Philadelphia Eagles to help them with some sort of computing thing, and I helped them win the Super Bowl, and I was actually so helpful that they gave me a Super Bowl ring. And then Logan Paul's team said, yeah, checks out, fuck it, you're hired. And it turned out he was lying about all that shit.
Wow, who would have thought?
No, it's like the guy that made the YouTube video about it, Coffeezilla, was like, yo, MIT, did a guy named Eddie, last name, graduate from here? And they were like, not that we know of. And he was like, hey, Philadelphia Eagles, did Eddie ever work for you? And they went, well, he gave a presentation, but we didn't really like it, and we never hired him. So it's like, no. So you can just, like, lie about it then. Because now, while it is impossible to lie and actually, like, disappear yourself entirely, in terms of, like, you know, the whole, like, oh, if you move city, you know, you're just, no one knows. But now, like, it's not even that big a deal because you just lie and no one checks.
Yeah, because they just think you're not lying.
Yeah, they're like, fuck it. No way he would lie about that, right? Like, there's no shot. And it's like, but he was lying about everything. The fuck? Like,
I think that's the new thing, is now you can scam people because nobody thinks you're scamming them because you can just track if they're scamming you.
They're like, oh, he graduated from MIT. Why would he lie about that? That's so easily checkable. And then they didn't check it. And then they just didn't, and he did not even attend. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, it's genius, honestly. Yeah, this is a perfect scam.
Yeah. So, obviously, he's running some sort of scam here. Because, you know, he scammed them just to get involved with the project in the first place. So he's already a scam artist. The other guy, basically they had this plan where they wanted to do pre-sale for the token, where basically they sell the Zoo token was what it was called. It was called Zoo. They wanted to sell it before the game launched and before, like, you could actually buy eggs with it. And the reason to do that is, like, investors get it at a super discounted price before it's, like, openly tradable or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, the problem is the SEC doesn't really like that. Like, they might investigate you if they've got time, and then, you know, they're not super kind to that. So basically, they decided to go with this weird hybrid option where they would put it up on the market, but not tell anyone about it. So technically it was openly tradable, but no one would buy it because who cares? It's just some random fucking thing that no one cares about, worth like 10 millionths of a penny. And there's a trillion of them. So, like, why would you buy that? Like, that's clearly, like, not valuable. So they would put it up so there's no pre-sale, but then they would buy up a shit ton of it. Separate from the shit that they all got when they minted it. So they minted it, like they created this token, and then they set aside a bunch for themselves, and then they set it live and told no one about it, and then bought a shit ton of it because it was still dirt cheap. And then like a month or two later, then they're like, hey guys, go check out Logan Paul's new cryptocurrency. And then a bunch of people started buying it. So technically there was no pre-sale, but they're still gaming the market. They're especially gaming the market because then a bunch of their DMs leaked where they were basically saying, hey guys, here's the plan. All of us, we're going to hold until this specific time. And then when you do sell, it can't be more than this amount and it can't affect the market in this much or higher. Which is like kind of illegal to do that because you can't do that. It's illegal.
Yeah.
You can't just collude to control a market like that. The SEC definitely doesn't like that. And all of them were in on it. Like they were all messaging each other that shit. So just in case you try to pretend that Logan Paul did not commit a crime, because I think he dances around the idea that he committed crimes here. I'm pretty sure that is a crime, and he was definitely complicit. I think he was the one that actually sent that message. Like, I think he was the one that laid the ground rules for all the founding investors on how they could and could not sell, which is illegal.
See, that's why you don't text. Yes, we're in like the technological age or whatever of our time, but don't fucking send everything you want to say in a text. This is why we talk in person.
Yeah. So we have Eddie is definitely scamming someone. All of them are sort of like complicit, at least in this scam. You can argue over who really hatched it up, but they're all like participating in it knowingly. Crypto King decides not to be outdone. So they all agreed they're going to buy $100,000 worth of token when they launched it without telling anyone. So they all do that. And hold on a second. Okay, anyway. So the problem is they launch it and everyone buys their 100K worth, except they can see how many wallets own however much money. And they're like, wait a minute, there's only like 4 or 5 of us. Why is there more than 500,000 worth of it bought? Someone bought too much. What the fuck are you doing? And like, no one would say who it was. And that, and they're like, huh. They're like, huh, that's weird. And then the Crypto King guy, I think it was him, is like, hey, that's weird. Some bot just bought a bunch of our token and it tanked the fucking price. Oop. And they're like, well, what the fuck? And he's like, who cares? Don't worry about it. It's just a bot where it's people trading for volume. And they're like, well, wait, hold on. That is kind of concerning. No one said anything, right? No one's supposed to know about this. Why did a bot just decide to buy a bunch of our crypto? And he's like, don't worry about it, man. It's fine. Hint. He was the one that bought too much.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking there.
He ends up buying way more than they agreed upon. And then ends up selling it later down the line in a way that they didn't really approve of. Basically, on the on this timeline somewhere before he sells, he buys way too much, but like everyone else kind of knows. Like everyone else is sort of in on it. They're like, okay, we know that Crypto King, we know that Jake is the one that bought too much. Like by process of elimination, we can tell that it's him.
Yeah. So
they decided to create another token called Zoo with just a different tag. So it looked identical, but it was different. And then they basically just duplicated the whole thing, but blacklisted him and a bunch of his wallets from buying it. So now they all have the right amount, and he has fucking like almost nothing. Because he says that they blacklisted more than 5 of his wallets. Because they were like, oh, it's bots. And he's like pissed because he's like, that's all my fucking shares of this. It was not all of his shares of this, but he was saying that it was. He had more than 5 wallets. He had more than 5 wallets active. But anyway, somewhere along the line, he convinces them to give him those back, like unblacklist them, because he says that he's been scammed because they kind of fucked him out of all of the money, but he fucked them first anyway.
Right.
Because he bought more than they had agreed to, even though, like, agreeing to buy certain amounts is still illegal anyway.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, let's all buy a certain amount. That's illegal. And then he fucks them over and buys more. And then they're like, well, wait, hold on, we're cutting you off. And then he convinces them to give it back. And then he fucks them again because he sells early. And then he makes like between $6 and $7 million is like reported how well that goes.
Wow.
The game drops and it doesn't fucking work. So they have they have this thing where it's like you're supposed to be able to buy eggs with either the Zoo token or Ethereum.
Okay.
But apparently the Ethereum one just didn't work, so you could buy eggs, but you couldn't hatch them into things. So you basically did just buy a JPEG.
Nice.
So that's great. And apparently it was just super buggy because all of the developers were not paid, or at least they claimed they weren't paid by Logan Paul.
Oh, that's good.
They're like, yeah, we weren't paid, so we just fucking stopped working for him. It's like, oh, okay. And that's one of the reasons that all of this information even came out, is because none of them signed any contracts for getting paid. That's why they didn't have to pay them. But that means they also didn't sign NDAs.
Yeah.
So they're just like, ah, fuck it.
It means they're going to just say everything. Yeah.
Well, some journalist came up to me and asked for the fucking messages, so I just gave him everything, because why not? The fucker didn't pay me. Fuck that guy.
So, yeah, this is like just a standard case of fucking idiot. Like, how else do you quantify this?
Yeah, and Logan Paul seemed very upset because he, in a bunch of pre-release material, was saying that he had spent like $1 million out of pocket to get this game developed. And in Coffeezilla's investigation, he said the only place that makes sense that cost could have been sunk was one of the developers was not paid, and he said he was owed about $1 million. So he set all of the code to private and basically held it ransom for $1 million. And then Logan Paul like paid it, and then he gave him the code back or whatever.
Nice.
He's going to be important later. So Coffeezilla uploads this video, like it's 3 videos, and they're all he's exposing all this shit. And he's basically saying like it's impossible to even really attribute blame because all of them are fucked. Like all of them were fucking each other at the same time.
Yeah.
So this whole thing fell apart because it's not any one person's fault. It's all of them just trying to backstab each other. And 2 of them made it out with money and the other 2 didn't.
Sure.
So he's going through this, and then Logan Paul decides to respond. And Logan Paul's response is like the worst shit I've ever seen. This
part I know about.
This is the most fucking retarded response
I saw this recently
I've ever seen. This one is real fucking bad. So he uploads this video basically saying Coffeezilla is he's like a gossip channel. He's like Keemstar. He's tried to help with police investigations, but they said they didn't want it, and he does not explain when that happened or any of the details of that. He just says it and expects everyone to just like go look it up. So he does that, and then he's like, yeah, Coffeezilla doesn't even substantiate his evidence. And it's like, meanwhile, he didn't even say what case that was that he was, whatever. So Logan Paul does not ever even bring up that in this investigation, it came out that he was trying to manipulate the price by saying who could buy and who could sell and when they could do that and like how much. He does not bring that up at all. In fact, he doubles down and says the guy investigating him committed a crime. Because in the investigation, in the video, he calls Logan Paul's manager, who was involved in the making this whole crypto thing, and says, hi, I'm calling to request a comment because you have a bunch of former employees here saying that you never paid them. Do you have a comment? And then the guy was like, no comment. And then he was like, well, wait, hold on. That's a pretty big accusation that they're saying that you didn't pay them. You should probably comment on that. I'm trying to get your side of the story. Like, I'm giving you a chance to defend yourself, and you're saying you don't want to. And the guy's like, no, you can't report something that's false. And he's like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's false. That's why I called you. And he says, putting that clip in the video is illegal.
On what grounds?
I guess he's going for, like, he didn't know he was being recorded, but, like, he's fucked either way. Like, there's no way this makes any sense, because I think Coffeezilla is in Texas, which is a one-party consent state for recording on the phone.
Yeah.
And also, that whole, like, first, like, one-party versus two-party consent thing only matters if there's an expectation of privacy. At least that's what I understand the law to be, right? So, like,
yeah, you're right.
No matter what state you're in, you're allowed to film in public because there's no expectation that you're not being filmed, because, like, there's security cameras everywhere and there's people just everywhere watching stuff. So you don't have any expectation that what you're doing in public is, like, you have privacy.
Right.
So I would assume that if a journalist calls you and says, hi, I'm requesting a comment for a thing, there's no expectation.
Yeah, you're on the
privacy.
record.
Yeah, you're obviously being interviewed, right? Like, there's no expectation of privacy if a journalist calls you and says, hi, I'm reporting on this situation. I'm asking you, what do you have to say about the matter? He's not like, hey, I just called you up as friends because I wanted to talk and then secretly recorded him.
Well, no, and that's why like, in movies you hear people go like, is this off the record? Because that's what they're referring to. Like,
yes.
Like, you're on the record, you stupid shit. Like, you got called by a journalist.
Is this
that's
legal?
on?
Is this admissible?
Yeah, is this recordable? Is this on record? Yes. Like, it's a recording, you idiot. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. Yeah, so, like, he's gotten no shot. Like, yeah, obviously, this case gets thrown out immediately. That's not criminal at all. Logan Paul seems to insist that it is, though. So he said he's going to sue Coffeezilla.
Of course. Yep.
He said he's suing him for it. Which,
I heard about that part.
Fucking good luck with that. There's no shot. Like everything he said in the investigation was, like, alleged. He was like, this is what someone said, which is, like, I think he said he's suing him for defamation too, which is, like, that's going to be fucking impossible to prove because defamation is already, like, so fucking tough.
Well, defamation cases, and this is what I was talking about with my girlfriend, was if you can't prove it, then you could be tried for defamation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's true. Like, on the grounds that you now
accusing somebody of defamation is by itself defamation.
It's defamatory?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, so he's saying that Coffeezilla defamed him because he went and interviewed a bunch of former employees and said, here's what the former employees have said. Now, that by itself, already you can't get defamation there because he's saying that it's, like, it's not true. And it's like, you can argue that what the employees is saying is not true, but that's not what he said. Coffeezilla said the employees said that, which is true. The employees definitely said it. Whether it's true or not is not even part of the question. He's reporting on hearsay, which is, like, nearly impossible to, like, nail him down for. There's no way.
What he did there was fuck up and then try to save face like an idiot.
Yeah.
I'll never understand how this fucking moron got in the limelight. He literally has always just been a fucking moron.
No. Here's the funny part. Here's what I think is interesting about this that no one else is talking about. I've seen people, like, going like, "Oh, this is weird." I think I finally put together a puzzle piece faster than everyone else, and I'm going to be able to upload it before anyone else. I saw another person reacting to this, and basically they said, "Isn't it weird that the two guys that scammed Logan Paul out of millions of dollars by pretending to have all of these credentials and then buying way more of the token, like, they both made, like, millions of dollars off of that, allegedly. He's not suing either of them. He's suing the guy that made the investigation about it.
Yeah.
So
like literally, this guy's just a fucking idiot.
No, that is a calculated move. Clearly, the between $8 and $10 million roughly that he lost is nothing to him in comparison that the damage that Coffeezilla is doing to his brand. The damage that this expose does to his brand is worth way more to him than $10 million.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because he's not suing the other two guys. He said that the one guy that faked all of his qualifications is under investigation by someone for something, but he couldn't elaborate. But Crypto King is just $6 million richer, and everyone goes oh, I won't trust him. It's he just made $6 million though. Who fucking cares? Okay. Sick. He was already known to be shady before that anyway. That's not going to stop him from scamming people. You would think that people wouldn't be dumb enough to get scammed by guys that are obviously shady, but people lost hundreds of thousands of dollars to Logan Paul NFTs.
Yeah.
There is no, okay, now this guy is untrustworthy enough that no one will buy from him. Who the fuck thought a Logan Paul NFT was a secure investment?
It's got to just be people who interact with this dude who get deluded by his own self-delusion. It's got to be moron by association.
Yeah, it might be. Dude, I don't know. See, that was the thing. I was none of this makes sense until I realized, wait a minute. He's just protecting his brand. He was wait a minute. Me being robbed for $10 million, I sleep. Someone is defaming my brand? Real shit. That was what actually fucking set him off. And he's attacking him in these ways that don't make any fucking sense. But he's sort of compelled to, because otherwise, then he just has to let it exist. Whereas, I think the smart move is just, don't respond to it at all. Because now he's made this way more... He's, signal boosted this a lot by responding to it and responding to it poorly.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
My favorite defense, though, in his response video, this is gold. This is some truly 4D chess. In the video, Coffeezilla is talking about that developer that ran off with the code and demanded the $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
In Logan Paul's response, he said that Coffeezilla should have made it known that the developer in question has a criminal record, and that should have been made known to the audience of the investigation because he might not be trustworthy.
Actually, he's right.
He would be if he hadn't hired that motherfucker to make his NFT scam.
Oh.
I agree. It's hey, if you keep the source anonymous, but he's kind of shady, then it's all right, then you have a problem with his testimony. Except it's if you knew he was a fucking former felon, why did you hire him to make your fucking NFT game?
Yeah, that's true.
What? Huh? If he's so shady and not trustworthy, why did you hire him?
Well, because America always likes to believe in second chances. You should know that.
Sure, but then you can't be the guy that's I believe he gets a second chance. Oh, he was shady. You can't just throw his testimony. It's you believed him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not they had really done their research thoroughly on this guy and decided, you know what, he's reformed. Because that fucking Eddie guy just lied through his fucking teeth about everything, and they just went, you're hired.
Yeah.
So it's clearly not they gave this guy a fair shake. It was fuck it, he's saying all the right buzzwords, hire him.
Yeah, that must be what the interview process is.
Yeah, they're fuck it, do you know what a blockchain is? And he's a blockchain is when a chain is made out of square links. And they went, sounds good.
Yeah, and where do I meet these people, dude? Because I could totally scam my way through life if I met stupid enough people.
Exactly. How do people with this amount of money have this fucking low IQ? I don't understand. You have that amount of money, and he's surrounded himself with only exclusively scam artists? Like, every single person involved in this is a fucking scam artist, if he's to be believed. And he's the one that fucking created it.
Yeah, this is like entirely your fault. Like, how do you do that?
He was like, dude, I got scammed. They ran off with my money. I lost like $10 million. How are you saying that, I'm not the victim here? And it's like, because you hired all of the people that scammed you, you fucking moron. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, not only did you hire them, but you hired them without looking into them, and it was very obvious that they were scam artists.
Yeah, it's like, if you just did like a basic fucking background check on that one guy, they'd be like, yeah, this guy, it's like all red flags. The fuck? This guy is clearly problems. Crypto King was known for being shady before this whole thing even started. And you said the guy you hired had a fucking criminal record, and that was your lead developer. And then you didn't fucking pay him. And then he's like, yeah, Coffeezilla's lying about me. I'm going to sue him. Like, what?
Million IQ.
Yes, exactly. Big fucking brain moment. Like, it's so funny.
This dude sees the universe in a way that none of us possibly could.
His goals are beyond our comprehension.
This man must be living in 4D. Like, he just knows that this dumbass decision is going to make him $4.3 billion in 10 years, so he's doing it.
Yeah, he must.
That's what it is.
He got visited by 3 ghosts last night. And they were like, Logan, you have to hire a bunch of scam artists and criminals to make your NFT thing. I know this is your 3rd thing, and every time before it's been a scam or it's failed. But this is the one, and you need to hire the most suspect people on the planet.
Because right after that, geniuses are going to help you.
Yes.
That's it. That's
yes, exactly. After this, dude, it's going to be smooth sailing. Like, oh my fucking God. Like, dude, don't let anyone ever tell you that, like, the internet is not the frontier right now. That is some fucking Wild West justice that just happened. Like, he had assembled this whole gang of fucking scammers to put together the ultimate scam. And they all backstabbed each other. Yeah, and then they all backstabbed each other, and he got left holding the bag, and then he was complaining that someone was like, what an idiot.
Yeah.
And he's like, how dare you say that I scammed people? I didn't even make the money. It's like if he was an old-timey Wild West bank robbing like crew, and he robbed the bank, and then as soon as they got out of town, fucking
They shot him.
Yeah, Crypto King and Eddie shot him in the back and made off with the loot, and he like survived. And he's like, I didn't even rob the bank. I didn't get any of the money. And like, yeah, but you still took the money at gunpoint, you fucking retard. Like,
yeah, seriously. They shot him in the foot, so that's what happened.
It's still a robbery. Like, when it wasn't a scam, I didn't make money. Yeah, you got scammed after you scammed people.
Here's what happened. Here's a Wild West comparison. I got it. They robbed the bank, right? And instead of killing him, they just found him so annoying they shot him in the foot and left him in the middle of the town.
They just left him.
That's what happened.
They're like, all right, Logan, look. You're going to use your charisma and charm to charm your way into the vault and steal all the money, okay? And we'll wait here. And he's like, all right, guys, got it. And then he fucking sneaks in and steals the money and comes out, and then they just sucker punch him and take it. And then the cops show up, and they're like, what the fuck? Why'd you rob the bank? And he goes, rob the bank? Oh, Sheriff, they just robbed me. That was my money. Finders keepers, motherfucker. Like,
yeah, that's
no, that's not how this works.
Finders keepers.
Yeah, finders keepers. That's mine. You can't take that. I stole that. You can't take it.
You can't take it from me.
I fairly stole that. Like,
no, but that is true, though. If you steal something fair and square, how dare you steal it from me?
Exactly, dude. What a bunch of scumbags, man. No honor among thieves? Since when? Oh, it's so fucking good. And then, like, part of his complaint is that Coffeezilla hadn't, like, reached out for comment hard enough.
Yeah, of course.
He's like, oh yeah, well, instead of, making this investigation, you could have just reached out to me at some point over the year. And he's like, yeah, he didn't even try. He reached out to my manager twice, and my manager left him on red. And then Coffeezilla was like, I messaged you on Instagram like months ago. And then I finally resorted to emailing you at your fucking business email for comment after the first video went up because I'm blocked on Twitter because you didn't fucking respond to my DM because you blocked me. Like, he tried to reach out for comment and you blocked him and left him on red. Like, he made a fucking solid effort.
Yeah, you can't really.
You can't be like, oh,
you really unprove that.
Like, well, I mean, he did though. He's like, look, here's the Instagram message I sent you. I didn't DM you on Twitter because I can't. And I messaged your fucking like manager and he didn't say shit. He read it and then didn't reply. And then he called him and he said no comment. Like, okay, well, I mean, fuck, that's good enough for me.
Huh?
Yeah, so Logan Paul has been going through it recently, I guess.
Sounds like it.
God damn, dude. That's the kind of thing, like, it was so funny seeing, because at the end of the, like, 3-part investigation thing, he just let a bunch of the people that lost a bunch of money on there, like, say their piece or whatever. And it was so funny, because I was like, these are all, like, adults. Like, it's not children, like, it's adults. How did you get
this is real.
Like, Logan Paul was like, yo, I'm launching NFTs. And they were like, have $300,000. And then they were like, what the fuck? My money's gone.
Yeah, people do the craziest things.
Yeah, like, dude, if you don't succeed in the 21st century, it's your fault.
Yeah,
it's
kind of.
It's your fault. If Logan Paul can still be a successful fucking snake oil salesman, considering the reputation that he has, like, anyone can.
Yeah.
And especially, and it's in crypto, like the thing that is known for scams right now.
Well, I think half of making it in the world is having a reputation. So if you have a reputation, like, you're known, people are just going to come to you, like, because you're known. That's all it takes.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. It's like, dude, the Logan Paul brand should not be associated with anything positive. Like, he's been trying so hard to rehabilitate it. And, like, I guess it worked a little bit, and that's why he's so pissed about the Coffeezilla video. Like, he's not pissed about the 10 million. He'll make it back in, like, a week anyway. He doesn't fucking care. It's the reputation that he needs to make the money.
Right.
That's what I think is interesting about this.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Because I haven't seen anyone else bring that up. I saw someone that was like, yeah, why would he sue Coffeezilla, but not the guys that actually stole money from him? It's like, because he doesn't care about the money, he cares about the reputation, because the reputation makes way more money than $10 million does.
Yeah.
So, I don't fucking know. I was just watching through that earlier, and I couldn't fucking believe it, because I had been thinking about that whole, like, dude, scams are, like, kind of dead, because, you know, everyone is just so fucking primed to be, like, anti, like, getting scammed now. No, not at all. Scams are alive and well.
What?
In fact,
I bet you
they're better than ever.
I bet you that if I pretended not to be like a Nigerian prince, but I pretended to be like, I don't know, like a state senator or some stupid shit.
Oh my God.
And sent a properly worded email out, I could scam people out of money all day.
Oh, for sure, dude. Just say you're the fucking, like, you're like a governor of a state that's, like, kind of obscure. Like, no one would know who that state's governor is because they don't do shit. Like, who the fuck is the governor of Hawaii?
So they have one.
Like you gotta be more ubiquitous because you know, like at least Hawaii's like Hawaii. Like
yeah, I guess
Hawaii is like that a tropical state. You gotta pick like
my head. Yeah, you can go like Idaho.
Hey, I was gonna say like Oklahoma or Idaho. You gotta pick something like goofy.
I'm the state rep for fucking Indiana. Like, that's not even really a prestigious position. Like, you probably could just say that. And, like, who would challenge you on it?
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, I mean, why would you lie about that? That's not even, like, a high-tier lie. Like, you can't go around claiming to be the fucking president. But, like, the state rep of Idaho or of Indiana, you could probably pull that off. Like,
yeah. I bet you I could get people scammed out of their money in their email.
Yeah.
Just by, like, pretending to be that person and having my email picture be them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, I don't... Dude, let that be a fucking lesson, man. Choose to learn something from this. If you can't make money in the 21st century, you are fucking up.
Yeah.
Like, dude, oh, fuck. Like we have so many jobs now that provide fucking nothing. Like, there's no value being created at all, and people are living well off of them. It's so fucking... It would be annoying if it wasn't so fucking awe-inspiring.
Yeah.
Like, dude, people make a living off of drop shipping.
What even is that?
So drop shipping is where you go on like AliExpress or something, like basically a website that would ship something from China that gets mass produced.
Yeah.
You buy it for dirt cheap, spend a ton of money on advertising it like it's this really cool thing, and then mark up the shit out of it. And pretend like you made it.
And people fall for that?
All the time.
Huh.
Yeah. And that's like, well, because most people see the ad and they go, oh, that's cool. I guess I'll buy it. And they're like, oh, it's like $20, whatever. And like, little do they know, that person didn't
It's 2 cents.
Yeah. They didn't make it. They bought it in bulk for 2 cents a piece in a pack of 100 from China. And they didn't even ship it to their house. Then they just bought one from the fucking manufacturer and sent it to you directly. They basically just filled out the application for this thing that's super easy to buy. Like, with your details, and then they scalped you fucking, like...
Oh my god, you could do that.
$19.80 for them. Like, and then they just pay shipping. Or you get them to pay shipping. Even better. Fucking insult to injury. You got drop shipped and you paid the shipping.
No. This is what you do. You list the item as on sale from $20 to $5 with $15 shipping, and then buy the item from somewhere else for $2. That's what you do.
Yup. Dude, I'm sure that's exactly what they've been doing. And like, people make money off of it. Like, it's not like enough that you'll be fucking set for life, but like, they can
living
rent with it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're living. You're living your life
off. What are you adding? Like, you've added nothing to this equation. Like, you didn't make the product. You didn't, I mean, I guess you marketed it kind of, but not on behalf of the people that made it.
Yeah, you marketed it at a 90% fucking profit margin for yourself.
Yeah, you marketed it for yourself, not for the people that made it. You didn't contribute value to them. You bought it for market rate from them.
Well, no, actually, you did contribute to them because their sales went up.
Well, sort of, but
like their thing as a company, their company is moving forward because they're making sales.
Sort of.
You haven't done anything because you don't have a company. Like,
only in a small part though, because the thing was already made. It's not made to order. It's like they already made bulk a bunch of these fucking things, and they just have them laying around in a warehouse.
No, you're right, but like,
so like
they did advertise for that company.
A very small amount, but people aren't buying from the company.
No, they're not. But when that thing breaks and your ad has gone away because it's been 7 months and you don't need it anymore, they can now buy it from the company for $2. So you did advertise that company in a way.
Yeah, dropshippers don't
really long term.
Customers, that's true.
All you did was advertise that company in a small way.
Yeah, sort of. But like the return on value added makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like you are getting way more out of this equation than you have added to it. It's theft. Like, let's be honest.
No, that is absolutely just theft.
Yeah, that's just fucking.
At the end of the day,
you're parting suckers from their money. Just like,
but you know what? That's what stores are. That's what stores are. If you look at it,
I mean, they're more honest about it. But yeah.
Oh my God, the whole economy is a scam.
Yeah.
That's what we just figured out.
Yeah, basically, the only thing that isn't a scam is you have something I want, and then I hit you with a big rock and take it. That's the only thing that isn't a scam.
Yeah.
That is completely honest from everyone involved. You have a thing I want. Whack! It's mine. Now it belongs to me until a bigger, taller guy with a bigger rock comes and takes it from
Whacks me, yeah.
Exactly.
See, but that's the thing. All you have to do is give yourself a reputation. Like, if you go around whacking everybody, everybody's going to stay away from you.
Yeah.
Therefore, nobody will whack. Like, that's all you have to do.
Then it becomes profitable to just sneak up and whack this guy when he's not ready in a team of 5. And then you all divvy up the loot 5 ways. And then one of you decides to start whacking those guys and start taking their shares. And now we're right back where we started.
Yep.
You know, I'm starting to think maybe the problem isn't the economy being predicated on scams. It's just human nature being that we like scamming each other. We're just fucking terrible. Like,
and it's so funny because, like, I don't think that way. Like, in general, I'm not. My innate nature isn't to scam people.
Yeah.
I wish it was because I would do better.
Yeah, exactly. Same. It's like, man, if I didn't have all these fucking morals and shit, I'd be doing so much better, man. If I didn't have this fucking conscience, you guys would be fucked.
Yeah, seriously.
You would be
like seriously. If I was a little more of a jack, like you don't even understand.
It wouldn't take much.
Yeah, exactly. Like, fuck, man. God damn it.
Well, guys, we figured it out.
Yeah, then we got to the bottom of human nature there. Thank you, Logan Paul. I appreciate it, bud.
No, you know what? This was a freeing conversation. I needed this.
Yeah, fuck you. I think the last time I was talking about Logan Paul on a podcast, it was favorable, too. That's how you know I'm not, like, biased against him. I think the last time it was, like, he actually came out of some situation looking good for some reason, and I was like, man, finally, Logan Paul turned it all around. He doesn't look like a total fucking scumbag now. And here we are. He blew it.
Yeah.
Fuck, what situation was it even? Because I remember making a thumbnail where it was him, like, crucified. I can't fucking... Oh, I'm going to have to go back and check. But, dude, it is so hard in my brain, like, sifting through all the files I have on Logan Paul, finding one where he doesn't look bad. Yeah, fuck, I can't remember. I don't know. I'll check later. I'll get back to you on that.
I can't believe that that's what we just figured out from this whole time. Yeah. Like, that's where this episode went.
Yeah, I had...
We figured out human nature.
Yeah, I had 2 big things for us to talk about. It was Logan Paul and Pornhub, and we ended up here.
We ended up figuring out human nature is that we suck.
Yeah.
Like, without a doubt. Like, there's no other way of... The economy is built to be shitty.
Yeah.
To each other. Like, that is the entire base. It's not the economy's
fault, because if you get rid of it, everyone is still being shitty to each other.
Yep.
The economy
is
systemized
human nature.
They just made it now. It's an apparatus to do it.
Yeah.
And if you look at it like that, it makes it even more amazing that people are losing money on crypto. Just don't fucking invest in it. If you don't know if you don't understand, just don't fucking put money into it, especially a lot. Like, The people that are putting their money into it, they're like, I just put a casual $250,000 in and I don't know where the fuck it went. Now I'm mad. It's like, why were you so fucking quick to invest that money in something you didn't understand? That's a lot of money.
Really, it is. Like that. That's no small sum.
You can't just drop $250,000 in something that you don't get. How much money do you fucking have? And they're like, it ruined me. And it's
bro, I haven't received that amount of money in my lifetime at 20. Like, and people have pissed it away.
Yeah, dude, neither have I. I'm not even fucking close to that. I'm 21. I'm not even fucking close to there.
I'm about a third of the way there.
I'm not even a third of the way there.
I might actually be 50%. I'm not sure. I don't remember what I made the past couple of years entirely. Like, I don't have numbers memorized.
Yeah. So let this podcast be the evidence. If we ever start shilling NFTs, do not fucking buy them.
Yeah.
Do not fucking buy them. We are scamming you. Don't do it.
No, but here's the thing. We're not just scamming you. The entire system is all the time.
But I can say definitively, if I get on a podcast and I go, guys, I have a very amazing business opportunity for you. This is not financial advice, but this shit is going to the moon, all right? You got to buy these pictures of fucking stupid monkeys that I've been photoshopping, okay? You got to, all right? It's the next big thing. Know that I'm lying through my teeth. I'm lying to you. I want your money. Like, that's the only reason I would say I do not believe in it. I am gonna rug pull the shit out of you on this. Like, if I'm ever advertising crypto, know that it's a scam. Not like a coin, like not like an exchange. But like my own crypto project. If I'm advertising like, oh, it's a thing that lets you buy crypto, that's one thing.
And on that note, introduce.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've seen ads for that, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense because it's just like a fucking index. Like, okay, I mean, you're not really scamming if you're advertising an index, but like, if I come at you with some fucking buy my shit coin I just minted 3 trillion of, and I own half the stock, like, don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
Oh, man.
God damn, man. Even having said that, people are dumb enough that I could probably still get some.
Yeah.
It's still doable. You could say the most suspect shit ever.
Like, someone would still think, well, they're doing that.
Fucking everyone was laughing hysterically a couple weeks ago because they found out that Sam Bankman-Fried like basically admitted on a podcast that he was doing a Ponzi scheme way before FTX fell apart. Mm-hmm. And like no one gave a fuck at the time. They're like, so Sam, how does your business model work? And he was like, so basically I take the money and put it in a box and then more money comes out. And they're like, that's a Ponzi scheme that you just described. And he was like, uh-huh. And they were like, oh, he's such a character. And then he lost like $26 billion. Such a character. They're like, man, what a goof. And then he fucking did that. Like,
oh man.
Man, what a fucking guy. All right, we can fucking wrap up now. That's all I had for now. I had a couple.
I got a closing remark.
Oh, you do?
All right.
I do. Just a closing little news flash. Yes. So I'm sure you guys have heard about just the back and forth weird decision making with the Superman casting recently.
I've heard stuff about it, but I didn't look into it.
Yeah, me either. That's right.
So they basically gave Henry Cavill the go ahead to like announce that he's back for the next big Superman project.
Okay.
Right.
So people were happy with that. Now, I don't really get that because I fucking hated Man of Steel.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything really since that,
so I don't know.
It seems not.
Yeah, I don't really care, but he was okay, I guess.
I like Henry Cavill to keep the same guy.
Yeah,
I like Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he seems all right.
As a dude.
He's like an alright guy.
Yeah,
people seem to like him.
Yeah,
seems solid.
Right. So they gave him the go ahead to like say, tell the public that you're coming back as Superman, and he did. And then like a week later, there were rumors that he wasn't coming back as Superman. And he and James Gunn, who was directing the next project, both released something saying like, yeah, no, Henry Cavill is not playing Superman anymore. So now they're trying to recast Superman.
Okay.
And there are a few names being tossed around. But there's one that people are just freaking the fuck
Danny
out about.
DeVito, Chris Pratt.
No, not freaking out in a good way.
Paul
freaking out in like a why the fuck?
Yeah, don't pick this motherfucker.
This kind of way. It's
Donald Glover.
Elliot Page.
Say that one again.
Elliot Page.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I heard that right. It better fucking not be.
Yes, dude. Fuck yeah. That's actually no. I'm completely on board. Let's do it. I wasn't.
Yeah, actually, for 1 second analysis,
I was not interested in the new Superman movie. Now I am. Now I'm going to go see it. I need to see Superman being played by a fucking skeleton.
Oh God, dude.
I need to see Superman looking the most anemic he has ever looked.
It's Edward Cohen's malnourished son.
Yeah. I think,
and I'm not mistaken, right? Elliot Page is formerly whatever the fuck Page, right?
Ellen Page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I had that in my head right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, let it happen.
Yeah, you know, when I think Superman, I think Christian Bale and the Machinist. That's the physique I'm thinking of. I'm thinking, you know, Superman probably should look like one of the prisoners from The Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
He should be around 4'5".
Yeah, he should be roughly 4'5". Weighs fucking 70 pounds soaking wet. Like, everyone knows that Clark Kent is supposed to look like a total fucking bitch. Like, it's not Superman with glasses. It's just, he should look like a noodle-armed Melvin.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude.
Superman should be a total fucking simp. Like, oh my God, yes. Just redo Superman, but not Superman at all.
Yeah. Superman, but not Superman.
All right, I want to reboot the Justice League, but do them right. Superman is going to be a fucking simp. Batman is going to be highly autistic, but he's going to still be just as good at everything. But he's not going to be like charismatic about it. You know how like people are like, oh, dude, Batman, you know, he's so cool when he talks to people. Like he says the coolest shit. Just not that at all. Like, he put all of his points into being smart and athletic, but he has zero charm whatsoever. So, like, Catwoman's going to, like, inexplicably want to fuck him all the time, and he's just going to keep fumbling it. Like, she's going to come up and try to, like, bang him, and he's going to say, like, the most cringe shit ever. And, like, she's going to be like, you know what? Never mind, I'm good. Wonder Woman should have a cock. I don't know. I don't need to really elaborate on that one. I just feel like it makes sense. I feel like that one makes sense. That one speaks for itself.
Yeah, no explanation needed on
Her
that one.
and Aquaman are in a committed relationship, and he's the bottom. She pegs him.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, obviously, fucking Martian Manhunter is an immigrant. He needs to be an illegal alien. So, like, he can only speak Spanish. Apparently, they speak Spanish on Mars. I don't know why. But now they do.
No, fuck it, why not?
Yes. This is the new Justice League. Dude, I do want to see a reboot of the Justice League, but they're all just severely autistic. I think that would be funny. Like they're all like still just as powerful and good at fighting crime. They're just like super awkward. Like they all like meet up in the Bat Cave or whatever. Like I don't know where the fucking Justice League hangs out, but like it's just super awkward. Like none of them know how to fucking communicate. That would be fucking. I love this idea.
I'm on board.
Oh, the Flash in my new fucking Justice League. He has to be severely OCD, so he's really fast. But like anytime he enters a door, he has to go in and out like 5 times. Otherwise, they all die. Otherwise, they're all fucked.
You just see like 5 bolts of lightning just run through the door.
He just fucking runs through and then runs back and then runs through.
Yeah, I need to see this. This is it. That's the one. This is the perfect fucking.
Superman is a total simp. Wonder Woman has a dick. Batman is autistic. Aquaman is a bottom, and Flash is OCD. Why, dude? Why has no one made this? Why are they just talking about like only doing Superman like this?
Guys, we need to make our own comic book series where we every superhero just has some awful fucking mental disease.
Yeah, they're just all fucked up in some way. Like they're all still really good at fighting crime, and they're all smart and buff, and they look fucking cool. But like they're all just so weird to be around.
One of them has like bipolar depression, so sometimes they're the best at saving the day, and other times they just can't get out of fucking bed.
Yeah, he's like, man, where is he? We really could use him. And it just cut to him, just like, it's fucking daylight outside. It's fucking 2:30 in the afternoon, and he's laying in bed, just eating a fucking pint of ice cream, watching Netflix.
God, that would be a perfect like show.
Oh my god, it doesn't work with DC, but they do Iron Man, but he's just iron deficiency man. He just falls over when he gets up too fast.
It's not really a mental disease. That's so funny.
No, I know. They just all have some sort of. Well, neither is like being a simp, but like it's still just like funny. Like,
no, that's fine. That something's wrong with you mentally if you're a simp.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like that's more like a spiritual ailment than anything else. Like, your spirit is completely broken if you're a simp.
You're right.
Like, someone has wronged you in some way, and now you're just like this. Oh fuck yeah, that's so good. Fuck man, we gotta get on this. We gotta start making these.
Yeah, we really should. We should totally like make this a fucking show. That would be really good.
Oh my god, dude, I feel like Batman should be autistic, right? Like,
is he not?
I don't think they never like.
I think he is.
They never portray him like that, but it would make total sense. Like,
he's at least Asperger's.
Yeah, like yeah.
I feel like to be so deluded to think he's a superhero when he's literally just a fucking rich guy. Come on.
But like, all right, like really take stock of like who Batman is, right? Like both of his parents got murdered, and he inherited a bunch of money, and rather than just like being a fucking mega billionaire, he decided to dress up in a bat costume, and he lives in a fucking cave, and he constantly hangs out with weird young boys, and they go and fight crime. Like, what the fuck? Who are you, guy? Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, Batman's kind of a creep.
Yeah, Batman's weird. Like, but he's super in shape and he's good at fighting and he's really smart. Like, he invents a bunch of fucking gadgets and shit. But, like, how would a guy that sits in a fucking cave all day practicing, like, martial arts and building gadgets, like, how would he be good with women? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, no.
Like, dude, this is some bullshit. When Batman sits in a cave and looks at his fucking computer all day, he gets all the bitches. But when I do it...
Yeah, I sit up here and hack weed all day.
Yeah.
And I'm pulling nothing.
The Batman gets to pick between, like, every baddie ever. Like, and all the villains are either, like, hilarious, like, ridiculous dudes or just like hot women. Like, it's like you're either like Danny DeVito and you're like the Penguin, or you're like Harley Quinn or Poison Ivy, which are fucking baddies. Like, huh? You're either like the Riddler, who's like The Riddler and Batman are both, like, their funniest meme is that they're racist. Like, they just both like saying the N-word a lot. Penguin is like, he's what Bruce Wayne should be, to be honest. But, like, Bruce Wayne doesn't even need to do the crime to be rich. Like, Penguin, I think, like, he needs the money. Which is weird, because, like, why is he doing the crime, like, once he has the money? Like, all of his schemes are, like, he hires a bunch of guys to do a thing. Like, why? Like, you already have the money. Like, if you have the money to hire all those guys, you already have the money. Like, why are you committing the crime? You just like selling drugs? That guy is just a hater. That guy just, like, chooses evil for no reason. I don't know. I think Batman should be awkward. I think he should be incredibly socially awkward. That would be so funny to me.
It'd be realistic. It would actually be like what real life would be.
Yeah, like there's no way Batman can have everything, right? Give him one weakness. Like, I just want to see one, like, interaction with Catwoman where he's like, they just got done beating up a bunch of goons, and, like, Catwoman is coming on to him, and she's like, she's looking real good in her fucking skin tight latex fucking suit, and then he just slips one, damn girl, do you shit with that ass? Like, just one. I just want to see him fumble one time. That's all I want.
No, but the funny thing is, you could probably pull by saying that line.
Yeah, but you need, like, charisma to pull it off. Like, you can't say it and, like, awkward. You gotta be, like, jokingly saying it. You can't say it seriously. Like, that is high execution pickup line.
Yeah, you'd have to be ironic about it. You have to be like, damn, girl, you shit with that ass.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's got to be to make her laugh, not to, like, get her wet. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But you could say it in a serious manner. She could take it ironically, and then it would work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's got to be even worse than do you shit with that ass. It's got to be something even worse.
You clean with that pussy?
Yeah, it's got to be like, yeah.
That would be bad. Like,
yeah,
that would definitely kill it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. Fuck, dude, I don't know. I
think that would definitely ruin it enough.
Yeah,
that would do it.
We can wrap up now if you guys want. Going.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, I didn't realize what time it was.
Yeah, so it's a little after 11 now. We've been going for like 2 hours. We just had so much to fucking talk about. I almost like didn't want to do the Logan Paul bit because we were coming up on an hour right after the Pornhub bit anyway.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, let's just go in anyway.
I almost said something about it just like as a, well, how long are we going for? Then I realized we didn't really talk about how long we were going for, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually plan on going an hour, but, like, if I've got shit to go longer, then, like, you know, just go until it, like, kind of stalls out.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Oh, nice. And my dog just decided to, like, start barking really loud. Perfect time for me to get the fuck out of here, then.
Nice.
All right, well, thank you guys for fucking recording with me. This has been fun.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a good one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this was a fucking banger. Dude, on my old computer, this would have taken, like, fucking probably an hour to render. But now on this computer, it's going to take, like, 20 minutes. Jesus, what the fuck is my dog doing down there? God damn. It's going to be even funnier because I'm going to, like, edit this out, hopefully. I've gotten pretty good at, like, muting his barks. So, I don't know. We're about to see. Anyway, thanks everyone for listening. It's been the Bois Inc episode 41. Come check back next week. I have even more topics, but I ran out of time. Sick.